Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana is. A lot is happening in the country. Things are moving from bad to worse. It's getting messy and noisy. Demonstration was staged today across the country. We saw demonstrations in Kisumu, in Western, in Nairobi, and in Kisumu, the demonstrations took a very interesting turn of events when the demonstrators literally ran away with a police barrier. Though we are going to dwell on the demonstrations in our next video. In this video, I want us to have a look at a very interesting story captured by Citizen TV today. Maize shortage. 10 millers forced to shut down as hunger prices projected to rise. If you go through that story, Citizen is reporting that 10 maize millers are soon shutting down because of maize shortage. So hunger flour prices are going up in the coming days, will be up in the coming days. I want us to dig deep into this story in which I'm going to explain the games being played behind the scenes. If you are watching us but you have not yet subscribed, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. Let me start by saying this. In the coming days, weeks, or even months, I'm seeing hunger flour prices rising. That means the cost of living will go up because we all know that ugali is a staple food in Kenya. It's something that is being consumed by a majority households in Kenya. So when hunger flour prices goes up, it's something that is going to be felt by a majority Kenyans. That means the cost of living will most definitely go up because it's not only hunger, but also some other basic commodities. Their indicators, prices will also go up. So this means things are going to be more difficult for Kenyans in the coming days. Secondly, this story exposes the lies and propaganda by William Ruto's government. William Ruto and his team, and specifically William Ruto himself, he has been very keen on hunger. In fact, he has been telling Kenyans that his government has lowered hunger flour prices to 180. And he has been saying that as time goes by, the price will even go to 70 shillings, 100 shillings, 140 shillings. That's what William Ruto himself has been telling Kenyans. From this story, you are saying that all those talks by William Ruto and his government have all been lies, trial and error. They have been leaving Kenyans at the mercy of, they have been leaving Kenyans at the mercy of fate. Ruto is not very sure. He has no clue, and is just doing things. Is just letting fate takes its own natural course. Fate, yeah. So Ruto has been lying to Kenyans that the cost of living is coming down in the coming days. That exposes him as a liar. And from this story, there might be a deliberate scheme by this government through these maize millers to import maize into the country with an excuse that there is maize shortage. That's also a possibility, because we are in politics and things are not always straight as they appear. It might be a scheme by this government in collusion with some rogue maize millers to create this feeling that there is maize shortage for them to import maize. That's also something that is also possible. And assuming it's true there is that maize shortage, in the event that this 10 maize millers closes down, I'm seeing thousands going to be rendered jobless here. And with now the opposition calling for mass protests across the country, the closing down of these companies and the hunger prices going up will just help in aiding Azimio's calls for a revolt against William Ruto's government. And this is why I still maintain that it will be a miracle for William Ruto to reach 2027. I'm seeing a very high possibility where William Ruto may be forced to quit if things continues the way they're going. Ruto has been in power for only 7 months. And in these 7 months, it's a fact, Kenyans are already tired and fed up with this government. And from this news we are getting, things are only but worsening. This will push Kenyans to the wall to appoint Kenyans, irrespective of political affiliations. Kenyans might say enough is enough, and even without them being pushed by leaders, Kenyans will, for themselves, they will take to the streets demanding for William Ruto to quit. That's also something I'm seeing coming on very clearly. And again, from the kind of appointments we are seeing being made in this government on a daily basis, to a point that even the Kenya Ports Authority boss, the appointment today was somebody Ruto, a Kalenjin. Kenya Ports Authority all along, the boss has always come from the coast. But in Ruto's government, for the first time after several years, we are seeing Kenya Ports Authority boss, somebody a Mr. Ruto. I think this government is running mad. It's running insane. When the gods, or rather when God wants to destroy a man, they first make the man mad. I won't be wrong to say that if you look at what is happening in this government, William Ruto is passing out as mad. Because as a president, it's expected that you behave, or rather you be a symbol of national unity. And that should be seen in the kinds of appointments being done by your government. In this government, we are seeing appointments now just tilting towards the Kalenjin nation. In the recent days, appointments have now been going to only the Kalenjin nation. Initially, it was the mountain and the Kalenjin, but now it's the Kalenjin. Kenyans should reject this, for this is nepotism and tribalism, and this, in the long run, will just worsen things in terms of the government's ability to deliver. Because people are being appointed not based on merit, but based on where they come from. The issue of the Kenya Post Authority, that's a story we'll do in details in our next video, maybe today, or tomorrow. Let me stop it there for today. But in case you are watching us, but you have not yet subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our forum, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to channel your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.